We're here as a partnership to request £1,000 to enable us to provide property safety and defect inspections for older people with sight loss. These monies will enable us to offer the service to initially 40 older people.
The cost normally of this service would be £60 per property. The contractors have agreed to do it for £35 per property. So taking the 40, they're also much funding the £1,000.
Best, in our opinion, is about working together in a cohesive way to improve services, empower individuals and ultimately benefit everybody.
I guess the first question to ask, Kevin, is that isn't this a sort of service that ought to be supported through the aided adaptations part of what the council does anyway?
It could be, but obviously it's about trying to establish something that in future could be identified, specific funding.
Thank you for your very informative and well-presented presentation. Thank you. So we'd just like to go out and then we'll deliberate as judges between ourselves.
Thank you.
We'll see you shortly. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
We feel it went okay. Some of the questions threw us a bit, but the result will be the result. To be honest, we'll see if we answer them correctly in about 5 minutes' time.
Sutton Coldfield Library has over 9,000 colour and black and white prints, some 130 paintings, 21,000 transparency slides and 1,000 postcards. This is a unique and special collection. The library would like to share our collections with the public. With modern day digitisation equipment, we have a wonderful opportunity to bring to the attention the public of our collections and make them more usable.
It was the idea of the staff to produce a calendar using our photographs to promote the service to the public, to say, look, this is what we've got, this is what we can give you. If we're successful, it's planned to put the calendar in all of the Sutton Coldfield libraries and the Sutton constituency office where it be offered for sale. And this is what the calendar will actually be like when it's finished.
What precisely is the £885 for?
The actual cost of Birmingham City Print Unit to actually physically print the calendar.
So did I hear you right, saying that the intention was that you were going to sell them?
Yes, hopefully make a small profit, which we will then use to do the next project, which will give us more money to keep going on and producing things that we can sell to the public. The presentation was okay. It was,
I'm not sure we were fully prepared. I think there were some questions there that maybe we could have prepared for better.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are here to pitch for £700 for our initiative BMAG Building Its Best. You may be aware that the museum's been through a restructure recently, so there's a new team and we've created a new vision for the museum. And that vision, we believe, is aspirational and challenging.
We want to bring everybody together into a conference, which doesn't sound like a very groundbreaking idea, but when you think we employ about 200 staff across all of our sites and 50% of them are front of house, we don't want to disrupt the frontline service. So what we decided to do was break it down into 4 staff conferences and look to behind the scenes to see if we could get our curators, our technicians, our conservators that don't normally do front of house work to cover those positions. So, what are we going to do with your £700? What we'd like to do is have a new lanyard for our security passes for every member of staff. At the moment we've got all shapes and sizes and colours being worn, so not only is this going to make us look all really smart, it'll enable us to give staff something to remember the days by.
So we believe that with £700 we can make a significant step towards becoming a world-class service. It's a small amount of money, but we believe it will make a significant difference.
If you're successful today and you get your money and you have your conferences, next time I walk into the museum with my family, what difference will I notice?
Fundamentally, the welcome you will receive will be consistent throughout the organisation. We're going for customer service excellence next year, which is a much more challenging set of benchmarks to work to, and we're relishing that opportunity because, again, it fits with the best ethos fundamentally, and this is what we're trying to achieve, is take the core beliefs of Best and deliver them.
We feel pleased with the way the presentation went.
The questions were challenging, so we're not going to prejudge the outcome.
Well, we're here this afternoon to ask for £1,000 towards the refurbishment of our meeting room that is located within the offices of the enterprising communities. The room isn't a very welcoming room. We use it for our board meetings and for meetings that we held with our partners, and as you'll see, the room hasn't been decorated since the 1980s, and it doesn't really give people that use that room a sense of warmth, well-being, of encouragement and motivation. We have items falling off the walls. The decoration is very poor. We've got cracks in the ceiling and on the walls, and overall it just doesn't give our organisation a very good impression.
What we propose to do is obviously redecorate the room, fresh lick of paint. It desperately needs a bit of colour in there. We're also looking to purchase and install a notice board, so people who are coming, because the meeting is not just used by us, but we've also got various partners who come and attend. So it'd be nice to actually give them some information about what we're doing actually, and the things and current projects we've got on the go.
I just wondered that whether, as part of the, the administrative grant part of enterprising communities, that they couldn't make a contribution towards the cost of what's happening here.
I mean, how I would have liked to have thought that if we were to get the contribution, the £1,000 for the furniture, we could try and match it, even to do something with the floor covering.
I think it went really well. It was, I think overall the questions were quite, well answered by ourselves. The presentation itself went quite well as well. There's no major hiccups.
So what did you think, Dragons?
If it is sort of innovative and hasn't been done before, then it's something which we want to support, but we'd also want to put some caveats on. You can't say that it's not a good idea.
They'd obviously put a lot of time and effort into it, and they've obviously done their research as well.
I commend their enthusiasm and I love the idea.
My proposition is that we say that because we think it's a good idea and it should go ahead, but we encourage them to continue to apply for other sources.
It's obviously being funded from somewhere within their budget. Can they not just add another £700?
We need a clear audit trail to be able to say exactly where the money has gone.
I'm sort of motivated to give it on the basis that it's going to allow them to sort of get on and work as a team and start doing things.
We're delighted to be able to offer you the money. Because I've got an IOU for you.
You're the money person.
Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
We are going to award you the £1,000.
Thank you.
We're keen to ensure that it happens. So that's the first point.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I would like to present you with an IOU for £1,000 on behalf of the Dragons. There you go.
Yeah, thank you very much. I could kiss you, but that's
We're absolutely delighted, aren't we?
We're feeling very elated.
Elated. Surprised. We were not confident. That's just wonderful.
Overwhelmed that we actually received the money for the refurbishment of the room.